Okay, well I marked up all the points, so now I'm going to start reassembling the engine, so Dad will hopefully come around and drill the holes. Hope God they're right, but after that, reassemble it, put all the internals in, clean it all up, and then, well, wait till the radiator comes to the presser and spray the thing. Thank you, and I'll take some more. So in part 8, what I've done is basically, I put all the internals in, so let's start down here. It's well oiled, I've oiled everything up. I never took the crank out anyway, but all I've done is put a bit of oil around all the main bearings and big end bearing. And in here I put the cam gear, adjusted the tappets and done the valves and everything. Done the tappets, done the governor rod and everything. Put the governor control, throttle control in. All works. Yeah. It all works, so we're okay there. It's all very 3. Hopefully by the end of this we shall have a good engine, but only time will tell. All I've got to do now is put the head on, clean up all the oil, and then get it ready for painting. And then by the time it's painted it will look quite nice. Hopefully. Fingers crossed and stuff. Not a lot more I can do. Other than that, the last thing to go on will be the flywheel. Still got that lot to put on. After that, we should have a nice engine. I got a nice silencer for it off McGowan Engineering's on eBay, quite cheap. So I strongly recommend you get their silencers, well made. Don't know if they do good silencing, so we'll find out. So yeah, we'll see what we got. Just got all external bits to do now. Head. We'll make gaskets up for these, covers, fuel tank, mag and everything. Some of that's all be the last stuff to put on, but after that we should be good to go. So it's starting to look a lot better anyway, so we'll see. Stick everything on, away we go. Well, what I've been doing so far is I've put a few of the covers on, put all the internals in, as you can see. So I'm going to take you through all the covers and gaskets I put on. Okay. So I've made a rocket chest cover here. See, I trimmed it up, make it neat. Go around here. Done that. Made this cover here. Put the gasket on here. All neat. Neatened it up the best I could. Same again round here. Neatened it all up. Made a gasket for it. The water jacket cover, which as you can see is here. Not the neatest, but then we got the water jacket cover itself. Done that. And I've also I have just timed up the magneto and put it on temporarily just to make sure it fires, what I mean, like, because there's like a mark on cam gear which doesn't look like the proper on purpose one, but it seems to time up and fire in the right place. So I do a few fine adjustments when I try and get the engine running, and hopefully it'll go. So now what I'm going to do is try and put the head on, because what we're going to do then is I'm going to put the head on, degrease it externally, and then one time in the near future we'll paint it up, drill the holes on the trolley and stick it on the trolley, paint the wheels up, which are down here, and then hopefully by August, September time we should have a running engine. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. So what I'm going to do now is just crack on by tightening up a few bolts and everything, and I'll let you know when we put the head on. Okay, well now I'm going to put the water jacket cover on. Just put the last cover I put on before I put the head on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically show you how I do it and how I'm going to seal it basically. So I've got my paper gasket here. Just a simple paper gasket. I'm just going to put that on over the water jacket cover faces. Pick up my nuts quickly. There. Now place that on there. I ain't going to put no sealant on it, because hopefully when I paint it, the paint should seal around all these gaps. Hopefully. So just screw those in there, like so. So one goes there. One goes in there. Now the studs did come out with the bolts. So I'm just gonna screw them up like so. I ain't gonna do it too tight for a minute. So we should evenly press it like that. Put the last two on. They are a bit tight because they're not greased, because they're on the paint will stick to them otherwise. So just screw these up nice and tight. One there. One there. One there. One there. So basically, stick that all on there. That's how I do it. All done. The paint will seal up around here, down here, and around here. So that's basically how it's done. That's how I do it. I've done it for all of these. There's no sealant on any of these gaskets. The oil ones, because it's proper gasket paper. Because I did use, see it, that roll there. Only a bit of a big roll we have, so I make all my own gaskets basically. So that's how I do it. Well, now I'm just going to put the head on. I put the new head gasket on, which makes it look a lot better. So I'm going to put the head on and tighten it all down. There's no torque setting on these engines, if you're wondering. So you've got to just do that tight basically. Try and get it evenly tight, so you don't break the head or anything. That's more of a problem with aluminium heads, but we'll just take into consideration when we do this head. So I'll show you how to tighten the head bolts down. Well, I'm now going to put the head studs on, so got an overhead view. What I've done, I put some copper slip grease onto the studs, so they slip onto the studs the bolts slip on easily, and then they will tighten up when they hit the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to put the heads on. The head studs on. So what we've got here is a 7/16. Try to get it to focus. I don't know if you see that. Well, it's a 7/16 Whitworth socket. I got the two long ones. Okay, the two long ones go either side of the spark plug channel thing. So what I'm going to do is just do them all up finger tight first. So put that long one there. On there, like that. Put this long one here, like that. Like so. I've got the three short ones. One will go here. One will go here. Like that. And one will go here. Only 5 nuts on this engine. 5 head nuts. No washers on them, because there's no washers when I took them off. I don't think there's any washers. No saying of washers in the parts manual. So okay, done that. So now we're going to go in a diamond formation. So it's going to be deuce, 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 deuce. Start with here. Just go. Oh, turn the engine slower. You won't be doing that. Go here, like so. We're going to go here. So it's nice and tight, so we do it tight first. Here. Then you go here. like that. I'm going to tighten the last one up, like so. Just whip that one off quickly. Grab my long bar. Use this one now. Just get a nice stud fixing point, and then go that one to that one. To that one. So then that one, that one, that one, that one. And the last is this one. Just getting a little light doing this. Move around and then make sure it's tight enough. There we go. So they're all tight. I'll give them a once over when they're on the trolley as well. So then once it's got running, I can tighten up. So that's how I do that. I'm sure it's a bit tedious, but that's how I did it. So I think that makes a wrap for what I can do at the moment, because I can't do much now because it's pretty much reassembled, other than that. So I'll take you through in a minute of what I've done so far. So what I've done so far is, in part 8 I've reassembled the engine, put on the covers. So I've got water jacket cover on now. I put a bit of gasket sealer on there as well, so also the paint coat sealer and gasket sealer. Here I've put the covers on. This is going to be bare metal, so I'll take that out, but it's just there so I don't lose it. I haven't lost it yet, but probably will do. Never mind. And then I've got to just clean up all the oil around it so I can get ready for painting. Put this cover on here. So all I've got to do here is write this in red where I paint it. This will be in red as well. I think I'll go for like a post office red or something. This will be bare metal. And over here, put this one on. I just got to clean that up. Make a gasket for the carburetor. Put the carburetor on. Then once it's all painted, I'll put the flywheel on, the mag on, and I think all the brass work on it, tag, and then bolt it on the trolley, get the wheels all done, and hopefully by August, September time we should have a running engine. I have got to get a drain pipe for it, 6 inches long, 1/2 inch diameter, BSP, with brass tapped on the end, so it should come up to a boat somewhere like there. Yes, but then I'll try and get one of those. Other than that, that's it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 9.